Hello everybody. We are going to do our second yoga session of the week today. And just like the first one that we did, you can feel free to repeat this throughout the week as you see fit. We'll keep it short so it's easier for you to integrate it into your day. Little Biscuit is joining us in the background. All right, so let's start in a comfortable seated position. I think it's important that we always take the time just to tune in, to breathe, to notice and pay attention to our bodies before we work it. Okay, so just come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, relax your arms and hands, and you're going to take 3 deep breaths. You're pulling the air into the lungs and ribs, and then to the belly. Exhaling. So in and out through the nose if possible. Good. So just centering yourself, taking your attention to your liver, and just acknowledging the work that it does. Letting your feelings of gratitude move to your liver and any other part of your body that you want to be grateful for in this moment. And we're going to warm up a little bit with the arms first, okay? So just getting ourselves ready for fists of anger. It's a lot of arms, so we'll start by just inhale, circle down and around, exhale at the bottom. Nice and easy. One more. And now we're going the other way, so back and forward. And one more, inhale and exhale. So, introducing you to fists of anger. It comes from Kundalini Yoga, and it's a great way to release anxiety, anger, frustrations, any of those feelings associated with your liver out of your system. And that's one of the important things when we talk about anger and not holding on to it. You need to process it. You need to do some kind of action, movement, breath to let it move through the system and out. So this is a great way to do it. Now, 2 options. You can either stay in a seated position if that's more comfortable, or you can come up seated on your heels. Let me just grab my timer so we can time this session. Okay, seated on your heels. Thumbs inside the fingers, you're wrapping the fingers around. It's an O mouth shape, and you're breathing in and out with a fire breath, which is just dynamic. And on the exhale, you're pulling the navel in, okay? So that belly button pulls up and in. We're doing this for 3 minutes, and the arms have to swing over the head and behind, over the head and behind. It's clearing things right out of your energetic body, okay? So let's go. When you're ready, if you need to take a break, okay? It's a good moment to connect with anything you are angry, anxious, frustrated about as you do it, okay? And at the end, we have a little special ending, and in the ending, of course, we'll connect to a more positive energy. But as you're clearing things out, feel free to connect to whatever is bothering you. Okay, we still have about 2 minutes left. Keep going. We have about 30 seconds. Stay strong. You got this. Last 9 seconds. And interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift the arms up above the head. Okay, you're gonna pull your pelvic floor up and in. So if you imagine that you're trying to stop your urine flow, those are the muscles that we're activating. Hold that inhale. Now we're imagining a white light just growing inside, spreading through the body. Keep the posture. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Connect that pelvic floor, so lifting up and in. Keep the inhale, hold it. Let that light expand. Maybe it expands around you now. Keep the posture. Exhale and inhale. Hold here and see if that white light can grow even bigger. So around you, around the space you're in, even beyond. And exhale, slowly lower the arms down with control. All right, you can shake the legs out if you've been sitting on those heels. You notice how you can build a little bit of a sweat with that one. So that's a great one to just move things out of the body. Really, really nice. 3 minutes. And if you can establish a daily practice of that, you will really see the benefits. All right, okay, now hands and knees. We're gonna get that cerebral spinal fluid flowing here from the spine through to the brain. It's very beneficial for our parts of your body. So this is cat-cow. You inhale, lengthen, exhale, round up. We're gonna do 2 variations of this. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, up. The important thing here is don't lead with your head. Try to really focus on the sternum and the point between your shoulder blades. So when you're opening here, think about that sternum, that chest bone opening. And when you round, lead it from that point between your shoulder blades, rounding up. And the head will follow the movement, okay? So it's an inhale, exhale. Inhale, open, exhale, round. Keep going at your own pace. And now round and go back towards your heels. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, round and back towards the heels. Repeat this a few times, lengthening and rounding. And one more time. Good. We're going into frogs. So shift your weight to your feet. Heels are together, knees are apart. Fingertips are on your mat. You're inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhale, you're going down and the head is looking straight out in front. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you can either do it slowly, but you can also see if you're able to do it a little bit more dynamically. 6 more. And hang here, release over the legs, just breathe. You can bend your knees if it feels better for you. Good, and let's bring ourselves back down to a seated position. Legs are extended out in front. Okay, we'll start with a few of these that we did last time, where you inhale, center, exhale to the side, inhale, center, exhale to the side. Okay, now you're coming up. You're exhaling to one side. If you're able to reach that far, you're going to press on the big toe, okay, with your thumb, and your body is turned towards that leg. You're taking a nice deep breath, and on the exhale, you're just pulling yourself a little bit closer. You're ideally trying to keep some length in your spine, so not rounding to get there. Think of pressing your chest forward, and the chin is pulling in slightly. So just long, deep breaths here. So we're working a little bit, we're trying to work into the meridian line of the liver, which goes from that big toe all the way through the inner thighs up into the stomach region. So breathe deeply. Good. Inhale up. And let's exhale over to the other side. So same thing. Try to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull yourself down a little bit. And inhale, come up to center. Exhale, relax the arms. Shake your legs out a little bit. Good. And release. All right, before, there's a posture that I want to do on the belly, and then another one on your back. But while we're still seated, we're going to do, this is a breathing technique specific for the digestive system, and in that spirit of just elimination and getting things out and moving out of the system. But you shouldn't do it on a full belly, so if you've eaten, don't do it. This is something that you can just learn today and then incorporate it maybe first thing in the morning after you've done your water, your lemon water and whatnot. You know, or whenever suits your schedule during the day, but ideally you won't have eaten within the last 2 hours. And if you do decide you're going to do it, just be attentive. We're going to do just 3 rounds of it, and you don't do that more than twice in a 24-hour period, okay? So just to keep that in mind. The technique It's a little bit funny. We're sipping the air in through the mouth as much as we can until our lungs are completely full and we can't sip in any more air. We're going to hold that. While we're holding the breath, you're going to move around the waist. Okay, so we're moving clockwise. And when you can't hold the breath anymore, you come back to center and you exhale calmly through the nose. So let's do that together. We're going to sip the air in. Hold, move. You're tightening that pelvic floor. You're lifting the belly up. Come to center, exhale slowly. Now, of course, follow your rhythm, right? Yours might not match with mine. We sip it in. One more time. And exhale. Stay there for a moment in your seated position. Just observe. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good, and slowly open up the eyes. Great job. Now let's get onto the belly. When you're on your belly, your legs are going to be straight, and you're going to make fists again, and you're going to place them right into the groin area. So underneath your hips, okay, a little bit below. The legs are going to be lifted. The chin is going to be resting on the mat. So let's demo that. Okay, the legs are a little bit apart. Chin is down. You make your fists and you place them underneath the groin area. Okay, relax the rest of the arms. And on the next inhale, just lifting the legs up. And now we're going to hold this position. Keep breathing deeply. Okay, I know it's not an easy one. Just keep focusing on your breath. Keep reaching out through your toes. out of there, place your hands underneath the forehead and just breathe and relax. Bring your hands under your shoulders and press yourself back onto your heels for a moment. Long, deep breath. And come up. Good. Our last one. Well, maybe second to last. Lie down on your back. Okay, so last week we were pulling one leg in at a time. We inhale on the open position, exhale to pull the leg in. You can continue to do it this way if this is what feels best for you. However, if you are able to take it up a level, then we're going to do it without the assistance of the hands, and we're just going to be alternating legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So go ahead and start whatever option works best. Make sure that the chin is pulling in a little bit and you're breathing in and out through the nose. If this feels too hard on your back, you can angle your legs up a little bit higher as well. Good, now bring both knees in towards the chest. Inhale, press away. Exhale and pull the knees closer, Apanasana. Inhale out. Exhale, pull in. Good, and now we're going to go into a little final relaxation. So just let your legs extend down. Relax your arms by your side or on your belly, whatever feels most comfortable and appropriate for you, but just get comfortable. Okay, we're breathing again, still in and out through the nose, a very conscious breath. And with every exhale, try to release your body a little bit more onto the mat.
Let's start to turn our attention back to our surroundings, to your body, wiggling the toes, moving the fingers. Okay, a few circles with the ankles and the wrists. And then stretch and move in whichever way feels most appropriate to you. And when you're ready, I'm going to have you just roll to your side and press yourself up to a seated position. Let's bring our hands down to the mat. Your spine is long, the chin is pulling in a little bit, and take a big inhale. And exhale, press the arms down. Inhale. And exhale, press down. Last one, we'll keep the hands together. Bring them down to your heart center. And namaste, satnam. Thank you very much for joining me today. Practice when you can. Maybe pick a few moves that you like and try to incorporate that. That you do a little bit of something every single day, even if it's just breathing. That is conscious breathing, of course, is extremely beneficial, and it's an amazing support whenever you are detoxing. I know you might be feeling a little bit tired, maybe a little bit hungry, maybe craving some of your treats that you used to have in the past and that have now been eliminated for these 2 weeks. But stay the course, you're doing amazing. We're almost done with the first week, and we're gonna fly through the next one. I'll see you guys next week for a little bit more yoga and coaching. Thank you, and bye-bye.